Nikalanga Narendra Singhanam Himisada Dagagiya Ratindra Yuda Ada Noma Sangha.
In those days, the primitives did prostrate themselves by night to the honor and service of the devil. These rites they celebrated until the coming of a great god whom they call Buddha, unto whom the salvation of souls belongs. Him they believed once to have come upon the earth, whence he departed from the top of the highest mountain on the island, called in the Chingule language Hamalel, but by the Portuguese and the European nation Adam's Peak. It is sharp like a sugar loaf, and on the top a flat stone with the print of a foot like a man's on it, but far bigger, being about 2 foot long. It is the footprint of the Buddha. The people of this land count it meritorious to go and worship this impression. And generally about their new year, which is in March, they, men, women and children, go up this vast and high mountain to worship. Up this vast and high mountain to worship. Buddha who acquired nirvana, who came into the world like other Buddhas, from whom is derived the food of life, who is celebrated for his 32 great manly beauties and for the 82 signs connected with them, and for the light which shines a fathom round his body, and for the beams of light that dart from the top of his head, who is the preceptor of 3 worlds, who is acquainted with the past, present, and future, who during 4 asankhyas of kalpas so conducted himself as to be an example of the 30 great qualities, who subdued Mara and his attendants and became Buddha. In the 8th year from that event, he rose into the air, spread beams of light of 6 different colors round his person, and stamped the impression of his foot, bearing the noble marks Chakra Lakshana and the 108 auspicious tokens on the rock Samantakutta Parvati, which is celebrated for the cold and lovely waters of its rivers, for its mountain torrents, and for its flowery groves spreading in the air their sweet-scented pollen, which is the crown of the Virgin Island, rich in mines of all kinds of precious stones, like a maid decked with jewels. A great shadow is cast from this mountain for a space of 70 miles, formed, as it seems, of strange vapors. For it lieth not on the land, but a little above it, so that the hills and valleys appear veiled beneath. belongeth only to the women to fetch both wood and water. Their priests are debarred from laying their hands to any manner of work, nor may they eat but one meal a day, which meal they must beg of the people, who willingly give out of their store for the merit they gain thereby. But husbandry is the great employment of the country. In this the best men labor. Nor is it held any disgrace for men of the greatest quality to do any work either at home or in the field, if it be for themselves. But to work for hire with them is reckoned for a great shame, and very few are here to be found that will work so. They are very active and nimble in their limbs and very ingenious, for except ironwork, all other things they have need of they make and do themselves, insomuch that they all build their own houses. Rice is the choice and flour of all their corn. At reaping they are excellent good, just after the English manner. As they join together in tilling, so in their harvest also. For all fall in together in reaping one man's field, and so to the next, until every man's crop be down. The women's has a phrase to beat the rice out of the husk, which they do with an ebony pestle in a wooden mortar. In those villages where dancers have their dwelling, the children must come each day to the house of their dancer, there to practice themselves in their art. For if they be not exercised from childhood in this manner, their limbs have no skill in the postures of their dance.
තේරම දන්නේ මට ලං යනවා. තේ 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 කිත තේ තම් 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 උඹ වැරදි මෙන්න බලපන්. Te kita te tam te kita te tam te kita te tam te kita te tam te kita te kita te kita te tam te kita te kita te kita te tam 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 kita te tam te 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 kita te kita 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 te kita te tam mula gardi gardi cha 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 wate to marilla te kita te kita te kita te tam 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 te kita te kita te yakin warang ira kada kada dia warang laba Bola දන්නවද යකෝ අර බ්‍රාම් පිට වෙච්ච වැඩේ මොකද කරන්නේ අර මේ පෑලි සප්පුට සර දාන්න ගිහිල්ලා එයාට හරි කෙලියක් වුණානේ හොඳ වැඩ ඒක අපි දන්නේ නැහැ මොකද යකෝ උඹලා hina වෙන්නේ නැත්තක් කියපුවා මේක අහපල්ලක් යකෝ දන්නේ නැහැ ඒක අපි දන්නේ නැහැ කොහොමද ඉතින් අර පෑලි සප්පුට මේ බ්‍රාම් පි ගිහිල්ලා කියලා අත දීලා දකින්න යන්න ගිහිල්ලා මාළියෙක් වගේ දැලියෝ තන් යන්නේ ඒක හොඳ වැඩක් උඹලා hina වෙන්නේ අපි දන්නේ නැහැ ළමයි ඇතුළේ මොන කාර්යගත වෙන්න බලලා දන්නවා ඒක සාදේන්ද්‍රයි දන්නේ අපි කවදාවත් දන්නේ නැත්තක් කියපුවා Gracias.
new development of natural resources.
Dear Sir, in reply,
Dear Sirs, with reference to our conversation,
£22, 17 and sixpence, £7, 9 and a penny,
to acknowledge receipt,
40 rupees, 75 cents, 55 rupees, 2 cents. We beg to inform you that the consignment to which you refer,
$78.30,
UFOB London, per SS Commarine, sailing 25th instant. Yours faithfully,
yours faithfully.
yours faithfully.
Australia, calling Toulon, Naples, Port Said, Suez, Aden, Colombo.
Palm are many and various. It produces food, drink, medicine and oil. Soap, candles, vinegar and tooth powder, beds, carpets, brooms, furniture, lamps, cups and spoons, baskets, canvas, fishing nets, fences, boats, ropes and clothes.
Copra. The market was steady at yesterday's higher prices. Ceylon FMS November to 5 ports quoted £10, 7 shillings and
Hello?
sixpence. Sellers CIF.
Speaking?
Gregson here. About those blueprints for new factory.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I was just going to send them along. There are 1 or 2 alterations I want you to look over.
All right, I'll do it as soon as I get them. We're in rather a hurry, you know.
Yes, of course, I understand that, but you must realize...
Timberler Valley 42.6, East India and Ceylon 23, Ditto 6%, Preference 28 and 6, Euralia 83 1.5, Yeti and Tot 16 4.5, 7.5, 6.5, Carolina 178.
L'offre de thé de Ceylon cette semaine est montée à 81 400 kilos. La compétition a été bonne à la vente aux enchères et les prix atteints furent normaux.
Die wöchentliche Lieferung von Ceylon Tee, die 22.000 Stück, wurde heute versteigert und konnte bei lebhafter Konkurrenz schnellen Absatz finden.
East by south, a half east, sir.
Yesterday's commodity prices. Tea. The week's offering of Ceylon grades, amounting to 22,100 packages, came up for auction. Competition was generally good and prices regular. Common and low medium broken orange picos were a farthing to a halfpenny higher in some instances, while broken picos also showed a similar rise. Good medium sorts and fannings continued firm, and where quality was good realized higher prices. Clean common broken pico quoted 11 pence farthing to 1 shilling per pound.
The crown of the Virgin Islands, rich in mines of all kinds of precious stones, like a maid decked with jewels.
Arrived Colombo October the 9th, bound Rangoon. Maloja arrived Colombo October the 10th, bound London. Indrapura left...
Sarendra Yakuhada no aranga
became Buddha. Who is celebrated for his great manly beauties and for the 82 signs connected with them. Stamped the impression of his foot, bearing the noble marks Chakra Lakshana, for the light which shines a fathom round his body, for the beams of light that dart from the top of his head, from whom is derived the food of life.